So we need to verify that cotangent squared a minus tangent squared a, that becomes equals to 4 times cotangent of 2a times cosecant of 2a. Let us begin. So we'll try to verify this by starting from the left hand side. So here we have cotangent squared a minus tangent squared a. And we're going to rewrite each of the cotangent and the tangent function as a ratio of the corresponding sine, cosine, or cosine over sine. Now cotangent of a is the ratio of cosine of a to that of sine of a. And since we have a square here, so we'll square both the numerator and the denominator. Then tangent of a, that's the ratio of the sine over cosine. So we have sine squared a over cosine squared a. Now let's combine the two fractions. In the denominator, we have sine squared a times cosine squared a. Now cosine squared a times cosine squared a, that becomes cosine squared a whole squared. Minus sine squared a times sine squared a, so gives us sine squared a whole squared. Fine. Now what we have is the difference of two squares in the numerator. So that will be simply cosine squared a added to sine squared a whole multiplied to cosine squared a minus sine squared a. Fine. This will be divided by, we have sine squared a times cosine squared a, but we're going to rewrite it as 1 over 4 times 4 multiplied to sine squared a times cosine squared a. The reason why we are multiplying and dividing by 4, because we have a standard formula. So whenever we have sine of the angle a times cosine of the angle a, and we have a factor 2 multiplied to it, so that corresponds to sine of the angle 2a. If we square both sides, we have 4 times sine squared a times cosine squared a, this will be equal to sine squared 2a. Now we had the 4 factor missing there, so that's why we multiplied and divided by 4. Fine. Now let's further simplify. Now what we'll get in the numerator is cosine squared a plus sine squared a, that's 1, and this 4 when it goes to the numerator will be simply 4. This is multiplied to cosine squared a minus sine squared a, which is also another identity. So let's write it down. Cosine squared a minus sine squared a, that is an identity given by cosine of the angle 2a. We have 4 multiplied to cosine of 2a in the numerator. This will be divided by sine squared 2a. Fine. Now what we can do, we keep the 4 factor as it is. Cosine of 2a will be divided by 1 sine of 2a. And we still have 1 of the sine 2a remaining, so we get multiplied to 1 over sine 2a. Now the ratio cosine over sine, that is the cotangent function, so we get cotangent of 2a. And sine of 2a, when it goes to the numerator, we get the cosecant function. So we have cosecant of 2a, and this is the expression on the right hand side. So successfully showed that cotangent squared a minus tangent squared a is given by 4 times cotangent of 2a times cosecant of 2a. Hence proved.